guys, and welcome back to another episode of Amy Uncensored. I'm Amy, that's me. So, I'm not sure what this video is going to be. I'm not 100% sure what this video is going to be. Let me give you guys an update. I have been working on some music for my videos. I don't want to pay for music. Truly, I don't want to pay for music, guys. And I just feel like, especially because I don't want to pay for songs that I don't even really like. So I've been working on my music. That's where I've been. That's why you haven't seen me. That's one update. I do have a couple songs which you might find up in here. So hi, that's me, guys. That's your girl. But I wanted to come through and start a video and just put down some thoughts that I was having. Thought number one is I definitely feel 32 now. So if you don't know, my birthday was June 29th. So that was, today is July 24th. So it's almost been a month since my birthday. I turned 32. Shout outs to me. And the whole time, people have been asking me, do I feel 32 yet? Do I feel 32 yet? And I've been like, no, I don't really know what that means. But yes, I feel 32 now. I'm a little messy, guys. I'm a little messy. And since I've been like 32 or something like that, it's been like, absolutely not. Like, I can't go to bed with the dishes in the sink. The laundry room that is packed full of laundry has been bugging me out. I've been purging my clothes. I've been cleaning out closets. I've been throwing all types of stuff away. There was a time when I was figuring out the aesthetic of the home, and during that time I ended up buying a lot of things that I thought would fit the aesthetic, but it didn't fit the aesthetic. But I kept them because I'm a bit of a hoarder, and everything had to go. So yeah, I feel 32 because also I don't care. So I always try to portray to how nice I am, how kind I am. And I realize while I am kind to people who I care about, I can get real, I don't give a fuck real fast. And that's something that I was trying to really fix about myself. But I'm at this stage of my life where it's like, why am I fixing stuff that ain't broke? Why am I fixing things about myself that actually I like? That's 32 for you. I don't really care what other people got going on. Like, no offense, but like, I know you're unhappy and I don't know what to do about that. And you're just dampening my happiness with your unhappiness. Popular opinion, unpopular opinion, call it what you want to call it. It's just something that I've been going through, realizing that nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody is lost and confused out here, and I'm happier than most. That's why we're out on that thought. Another thought is, so this rolls into that thought. So because of this, I just can't listen to people just say things. I just can't listen to you just say things. I just can't listen to you just say things. So if you don't know, now you know. I have an 18-year-old son. He turns 19 in August. Yay me. Job done. Kinda. Whatever. Either way, usually he calls me whenever his stuff is going, whenever like people and things are taking him up the roof so that I can essentially walk him off the cliff, right? And it seemed like the last few times that he called me, it was like this level of violence that I was just kind of like confused on, right? So, excuse me. So it's like been like this level of violence that, sorry. it's been like this level of violence that I've been confused on. So when we were talking, I was like, look at here, bruh. And I said it a little harsh, I will say that. But I'm not going to apologize for it. Because don't be a pussy bitch. Don't be a pussy bitch ass nigga. I'm sorry. I didn't say that. But don't be a pussy bitch ass nigga. I mean, come on. So what I did say, because he kept saying these things, and I was just like, if this is the case, then you're being mad dramatic. Essentially, that's exactly what I said. I was like, you're being mad dramatic. You're being mad dramatic, and you're not taking accountability for where you put yourself at in life. You're not taking accountability for your shit. And now instead, you're sitting here telling me what other people's places are going to be, and you don't know what your place is. So what he heard was, I'm blaming everything on him. I'm not blaming everything on him. I'm just saying that where you find yourself is your responsibility. It is 100% your responsibility. So you were in the car looking for some coochie from one of these little girls, and in the process, one of these little girls was hanging out with somebody who wasn't doing the best, and they got into the altercation that they got into. But you were there because of your fault. Like, forget all of that other stuff they had going on. I hear that upset you, but this is happening because of you. This is your fault. Because if you weren't here, it would have still happened, and you wouldn't be here for it, talking about, oh, your life is in danger because you're in the vehicle and they're fighting. So either way, he didn't like what I had to say. And so he blocked me. He didn't block me. He unfriended me on Instagram. That's so funny. But he unfriended me on Instagram and just kind of like stopped talking to me, right? And I was like, dang, whatever. My sister was like, dang, you should at least acknowledge that was a little harsh. And I'm like, acknowledge that it was harsh to apologize? Because if I'm just acknowledging that this was harsh, that I shouldn't have said it that way, then that's essentially like I'm apologizing. And I'm not apologizing because I don't think I was wrong. I don't think I was wrong. I don't think the delivery was wrong. I don't think the timing was wrong. I don't think it was wrong. I absolutely stand by what I said. I stand by it. That's my words. I'm sticking to it. That's it. It just is what it is. So he feels some type of way about it. And so he hasn't been talking to me, and so I reached out today again through text. I didn't even call him this time because if you're not answering my call, right? So I reached out today through text and was like, essentially, because his birthday's coming up, so I had to like get him on a way that I know he was gonna respond. So I'm gonna read it to you. So, okay, initially, I reached out today through text so that way I could find out what he's doing for his birthday. It's a month away, but, we don't live together, so what you doing? Initially, I was thinking that he and I guess whoever his friends are, whoever he decides to invite, could come over to the apartment and we could, not even we. He could throw like a little pool party. I could grill or whatever. He doesn't have to worry about that. But then they could do their little thing or whatever, blah, 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 blah. When I was telling everybody my idea, they were like, oh, well, that puts a little bit of pressure on him. How do you know he has friends? Because he's not the most social. So how do you know he has friends? And I'm like, well, this will give him the opportunity to reach out to other people and be like, what's up? I got a party going on, boom, 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 boom. So it's either that or $50. So, and I think I would spend more money doing that than the $50. But, so it'd be easier for me if you just took the 50. Truly, it would be easier for me if you just took the 50, because if I throw you the pool party, that means I gotta get you, because of me, I'm gonna get you a gift. Plus I gotta buy all that food. So, whatever. So everybody was like, oh, we think that if you do that, it might put pressure on him, and then it might make him feel sadder because he might invite people and the people he invite don't come. You know how that feels, da da da. So I was like, well, at least it just gives him an opportunity to be like open and like, you know, to kind of be more, a little more social or whatever. And people were telling me that they didn't think that was the best idea. So they were like, instead, ask him what he has planned for his birthday and just kind of run with that, right? So sorry, I was looking into the park. So okay. So I sent him a message today, like, hey, do you have anything planned for your birthday? And he was like, no. So I was like, well, what do you want to do? He was like, I have no clue. I was just going to get brownies, ice cream, and call it a day. And I thought to myself, that's so sad because birthdays are so big for me. Birthdays are so huge for me. But since he's been into this phase of his life, it's like we're estranged or something. So estranged. Estranged. I can spell it. ESTRANGED. Estranged. Don't dare me. But either way, it's like we're estranged or something now that he's on his own and living by himself and really, you know, all that. So I was like, well, if you want, because it was like he's gonna just get the brownies and the ice cream, and I was like, that sounds so sad. That sounds so sad. So I was like, well, if you want, I can come get you. Like, if you want, I can come and get you. If I come and get you, you want to come out that day? Oh, okay, that's what I asked. I was like, if I come and get you, you want to come out that day? He's like, sure. I know you're not acting like I'm bothering you, good sir. I know that's not the beef right now. I know you don't feel like I'm bothering you, good sir. So I'm like, well, do you want a cake? I don't know why I asked him that. I was really just trying to keep him on the line. Truly, I was just trying to keep him on the line. He's like, yeah, with little to no frosting. But please, you just ain't had that good old frosting. But whatever, because I'll probably get you nothing but cake. I didn't say that. This is just me with the dialogue in my mind. And so I was like, all right, well, you off that whole day? Because, like, you know, in my mind, I'm, like, thinking, like, well, we could do it. I'm not going to do nothing big. I'm not going to plan nothing big because Andrew will tell me that he's coming, and then he will just not come on me plenty of times. So I was like, are you off all that whole day? He's like, yeah. So I was like, well, if you want, because it sounded so bad. So I did it, y'all. I did it. So I was like, if you want, you can invite a friend or two to come to the pool as well if you want. He was like, bet, I'll see. So I was like, all right, we'll see. Because just to see, y'all, I want my son to be social. I want him to be more social than he is. I'm a believer that humans are pack animals, and when we do not find our pack, when we don't find people, when we don't have people around us, that becomes a mental health issue. And I don't want my son to have. He already has enough stuff going against him. Friendships is not one thing that I need to be going against him. So yeah, I want my son to be social. So if I don't know, if you feel like it's manipulative, then I guess call it what you want to call it. But I would prefer him to be a little bit more social than he is, because humans are pack animals, and God forbid I die tomorrow, I need you to have a friend so that way you can cry on somebody's shoulder. I said what I said. So there's that birthday coming through. My boyfriend has a birthday coming through, and I'm thinking of just getting him this cake that he really likes. So I looked into it. The order for delivery and everything, it's $77 to get this cake. So my son's birthday is August 20th. I'm trying to do the barbecue grill thing, whatever. Situation. Then my boyfriend's birthday is the 23rd. So I'm trying to get him the cake that he likes, but it's like a specially made cake. So I'm trying to get that. And also I'm like deciding whether we have like a Dallas Fun Day kind of thing, or if we go out to dinner. And then, like, if we go out to dinner, do I invite all his family and all our friends? Do I just invite our friends? Like, it's just this whole thing that's going on in there. And so yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what this video turned out to be at this point. I don't even know what it turned out to be. But today is, I said it already, right? Yeah, today is July 24th. It's a Monday. Also, I put in PTO time for Thursday and Friday. Look, y'all, once you get to know me, and as you get to know me more, you will realize if you give me PTO time, I will take it. Paid time off for me means get somebody else to do it. Every time, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody, because I don't even want to edit this. Because I don't really want to edit it. I want to actually just drop this in there. I just want to drop this in there. Yeah.
Get somebody else to do it. Oh, it's for audition. Excuse me, can you record me real quick? Can you record me real quick? Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it. You hear me? There's some people over there. People over there. So, yeah, I took off for Thursday, Friday. I ain't got nothing to do, but I'm taking off. It wasn't approved yet, but I submitted it, so y'all figure it out when I don't show up on Thursday and Friday. Because I'm looking forward to the 4-day weekend. I don't have anything to do, guys. I just mental health day. Also, the goal is, this is my goal, to be able to quit my job within a year. I'm learning how to drive. That's a video for a whole nother day. If you want to know about it, let me know. Comment below. But I'm in the process of learning how to drive again. And I want to be able to get my driver's license, my passport, and I want to be able to quit my job. And I'm just on the road. I'm just on the road to it. Because everything I want, I get. I get everything I want. Y'all manifest that. Put that in your mind and manifest it. Everything I want, I get. Every single time. It just never fails. Every time. And if it's for me, it will always be for me. Period. That's the T. That's the T right there. That's the T. So I'm going to go ahead and I just had some thoughts on my mind. So I was like, let me go ahead and put them down and record. This is like, I think I'm going to start to call these the video diaries. So this is like my video diary 1. With all my thoughts and stuff. And yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe and click the little dingy button so you have the notification of whenever I do post any videos or anything like that. I think I'm gonna actually start with these video diaries more often, and also look out for my new series where I will be interviewing small business owners in Dallas, Florida. Well, it was Dallas, Tampa, Florida, and New York to start because I have a few, but I do have a few interviews coming up, and so that will have its own playlist as well. So I think I'm going to start this as my video diary playlist, and I really appreciate you guys for sticking around, watching, and subscribing to your girl. Please like, comment, and subscribe so you can get all the notifications, the drops, the tea, what's up. Comment below if there's anything that you want to see, hear about, know about. Yeah. Bye.